So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our Navamsha series, and today in this video, let's try to decode Mercury placement in the 10th house of your D-9 chart and what are going to be the results which are particularly associated with this placement. Let's try to understand everything in this video. Now the very first thing, 10th house of the Navamsha Kundali is the amplification factor, okay. Any planet which is coming in the 10th house is going to be amplifying the Karak Tattva or the significance of this Graha into your own life. Secondly, 10th house is also the house which represents the combined career options with you and your partner, combination. You see many couples after getting married, they are starting their joint restaurants, or maybe they are opening some other joint businesses. Any sort of joint operation between the husband and wife is seen through this 10th house. 10th house is also the house which represents the wealth aspect actually, like how fortunate you are going to be in terms of the materialism or the money and wealth aspect. That is seen through the 10th house. Even your status, okay. Status specifically after getting married, whether it's a rise of status or it's a downfall in your status. Your respect and reputation in the society is better, it's getting enhanced, amplifying, or it's getting down. It's also dependent totally over the 10th house. Apart from this thing, 10th house is also the house which is the last quadrant house, okay. First, 4th, 7th and 10th house. So planets which are actually coming up there, they are also going to exert a lot of power and pressure actually. And this power and pressure is going to be coming from the natal chart, the D-1 chart actually. Simply pay attention towards the two zodiac signs which are controlled by Mercury, the sign of Gemini and Virgo. Look into the D-1 chart where these two zodiac signs are posited, and then you can match these zodiac signs into the 10th house actually. Because these qualities and characteristics are actually getting in the 10th house and they are getting amplified up there. Now the very first thing, as soon as Mercury is entering into this 10th house, what will happen? Mercury will not be able to find contentment and satisfaction over the relationships actually. Because Mercury is that kind of a planet. It's first of all, it's a soft graha, it's a Prince Charming, okay. So Mercury in the 10th house will be like that. If you are going to validate me, then only I am going to be validating you. Now what do I mean to say by if you are going to validate me, only I am going to be then validating you? It's simply like that. If I am giving some contribution, you also need to do certain contribution up there. So if the contribution of the both people are going to be equal, Mercury will feel contentment. Whereas if the contribution is not going to be equal, Mercury is behaving in the highly selfish manner actually. Then Mercury will be like that, no, it's not fair. If I am doing something, you also need to do something. And that is the major theme of the Mercury which is present into the 10th house. Secondly, this is also going to be impacting your career in a very drastic manner, specifically after getting into relationship and after getting married. Because what will happen, as soon as the relationship energy is coming inside this Mercury, initial boost is going to be there. Like Mercury want to prove itself. Mercury is like that, okay, I'm having lot of quality, all the characteristics. It's like that your relationship and career is getting connected. So if, for example, the relationship aspect is going very, very good, then the Mercury is going to be outperforming in the 10th house. It's becoming the limelight. Whereas if the relationship aspect is suffering, you will see all the qualities of Mercury is becoming downgraded up there. And that is also the reason why I have seen many astrological charts with Mercury in the 10th house. Initially, these people, they want to get married, they want to go into relationship. But after facing the hardships, after facing the difficulty, they don't want to get married. So for them, relationship is going to be getting out of the picture. And that is where in the 10th house, Mercury is going to use all its clever tactics to actually build or make money. That is going to be becoming the chief main objective of the Mercury. Now, if, for example, the 10th house lord actually in that case, like upon which the Mercury is posited, suppose your Mercury is sitting in the sign of Aquarius. Now Aquarius is ruled by planet Saturn. You can check where the Saturn is going up there. Wherever the Saturn is going, it will show the direction or flow of the money is going to be going in that direction. Now, if the dignity of this 10th house lord is very powerful, suppose your Saturn is exalted in its own zodiac sign, or even if it is posited with planet Mercury, then what will happen? Your wealth is going to be getting utilized into a very proper manner. But on the other hand, if for example the dignity is very weak, then Mercury is going to be utilizing its energy or money into the multiple different ways. By mean to say multiple different ways, Mercury is a planet who want to enjoy first and then want to save second. So, Mercury main process is going to be taking more and more experiences, because Mercury is a very fast moving planet. In the 10th house, what will happen? This will keep on gaining multiple experiences. Okay, I will gain more and more experiences. Now, it does not matter whether you will be able to gain some positive outcome for gaining multiple experience, it is not necessary. But Mercury will keep on chasing new project after the second, third, fourth, fifth and seventh actually. It is like if you are having 5 fingers in your hand, all the 5 fingers are into the multiple direction. So, then what will happen? Mercury will be able to stuck up there and not be able to came out of that situation. Now, the helping hand of this Mercury is going to be the 10th house lord actually. If your 10th house lord is strongly posited, and if Mercury is also with some other friendly planet like Venus, then Mercury have the capacity to actually pull the trigger. By mean to say pulling the trigger, Mercury then have the capacity to actually take all the positive outcome from all the 5 fingers that are dipped into the multiple directions. But if the support system is not going to be there, very difficult for Mercury to actually take the energy back. And that is where with this Mercury, rather than initially focusing over the diversification part, focus more over the conversion. It is applicable to your career, your money and even your business also. Like rather than diversifying money in multiple paths, it is better for you to create a concentrated form of money. Rather than diversifying the relationship, it is better to concentrate energy over one thing. Or rather than diversifying career into the multiple domains, it is better to concentrate energy in the first realm. Because only with the concentrated form of the energy, you will be able to create a more focused 10th house related activities. Otherwise, I will tell you, this is not your own house actually. Here you also need to abide by the rules and laws and regulations of your spouse and life partner also. 10th house is your career, but it is the happiness, it is the satisfaction part of your partner also. And that is where I have seen most of the time, because of this Mercury, the major instability part is going to be present up there. Now, by mean to say instability, you will not be able to work in one particular location or in one particular organization for the longer duration of the time. So, this is then going to be creating the major instability into the career pathway into your own life, and that is where this have the capacity to create lot of disturbances into the relationships and into the personal life of the native also. Along with this thing, if the sign of Scorpio, sign of Aquarius, Rahu and Ketu axis, if they are forming some connection with Mercury, okay, it may be Mercury is posited in these 2 zodiac signs, or if it is coming in the affliction of the Rahu and Ketu axis, then what will happen? All the struggles, they are going to be coming after marriage. Initial half before marriage, your life is going to be, it's like full of everything, but as soon as you are getting married, all the struggles are going to be coming out of a sudden. And that is the reason I told you this is the house of challenges actually. How capable you are in dealing with the challenges of the relationship and career, and even the wealth is seen through that particular house. So, if the karma, because Rahu, Ketu and Scorpio and the sign of Aquarius, they represent some major karmas. Now, many a times people consider karma as only negative. It is not like that. Karma is also going to be of the positive way. Like maybe after getting married, everything is getting improved. So, karma not necessarily always bad, okay. Many people, whenever they heard the word karma, they think only there are bad karma. No, there are certain good karmas also. It also depends over the prarabdha of the native, that is the 5th house or the dignity of the 5th house actually. I will make one different video how to check whether the 5th house is strong or not. But sometime I have seen, even if for example Mercury is afflicted with multiple other planets, Mercury still have the capacity to perform well. Because Mercury is not a planet which will feel suffocated if it is surrounded with multiple graha. Mercury actually love to enjoy that team working kind of a strategy. So Mercury is then going to be using every other planet as a helping hand. Now you can check whether your Mercury is with Venus, Saturn, Mars, which other planets are going to be present up there. So Mercury is going to be utilizing their energy. It's like Mercury will be in the center position, sucking the energy of all the graha and then using this energy into the positive way. So it's going to be considered as quite a powerful but bit challenging placement in Vedic astrology. And I hope you have gained some basic idea behind this Mercury functioning into the 10th house. Regarding any queries and consultations, you can just drop me an email, and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure to subscribe my channel below, hit the like button. Sun is also playing with me. You see the eyes are not visible. I don't know which angle to shoot. But I will meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and Hare Krishna.